Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Asnake Hailu and I'm a physics lecturer at Western University. In this session, we'll be tackling past entrance exam problems together. I hope this will boost your confidence for the real exam. እኔ መምህር አስናቀ ኃይሉ እባላለሁ። በአዋሳ ዩኒቨርሲቲ በፊዚክስ የትምህርት ክፍል መምህር ነኝ። የባለፉ ዓመታት የዩኒቨርሲቲ መግቢያ የፊዚክስ ፈተና ጥያቄዎችን አብረን እንሰራለን፣ እየሰራም እንገኛለን። ይህ ለዋነኛው ፈተና ያዘጋጃል የሚል ጽኑ እምነት አለኝ። አመሰግናለሁ። ወደ ጥያቄው እንሄድ። ባለፈው እስከ 11 ድረስ ሰርተን እንዳቆምን ይታወሳል። አሁን የ12ኛውን ጥያቄ እናያለን። ጥሩ። Which one of the following units of a measurement is derived in it? And how to answer? To give our best answer, what we have to do? We have to see the alternatives. Alternative A says the Newton. Newton means simply kilogram times meter per square of second. Yes, it is derived units. Yes, it is derived units. What else? The meter. No, this is not a derived unit. It is a unit of displacement or length. It is fundamental unit. Kilogram. It the unit for mass. It is a fundamental unit, but not a derived unit. Second, it is the unit for time. This is the unit for time. This is a derived, not a derived unit, but it is fundamental unit. The answer is definitely A. The Newton is derived unit of a force, defined as a product of mass and acceleration. And then the meter, second, and then kilogram are fundamental units. Therefore, our conclusion is yes. Number 13 says the magnitude of the vector A and then B are 3 and then 4 units respectively. The largest and then the smallest possible values of the magnitude of the resultant is, in short, to be a maximum value of two vectors. So the vectors should be parallel each other. That means the angle between them should be 0. If so, we will have the maximum value. To be the smallest value, the vectors should be antiparallel, and then the angle between them should be 180 degrees. Great. Look, 5 and negative 5 units says now, as I said, to be a maximum or the largest value, they should be parallel each other. If the two vectors are parallel each other, and then the angle between them is 0, just we have to sum. 3 plus 4, it becomes 7 units, but not 5 units. And then if they are antiparallel, or the angle between them 180 degrees, just one is to the right, that means one is to the right, and then one to the left. The result becomes 1 unit. 3 minus 4 or 4 minus 3, but the magnitude becomes 1, but not negative 5. 5 and 1? No. 7 and 1? Yes. But to decide, we have to see D, 3 and 4. This is not. The maximum, it is 1. It should be 7. The minimum should be 1. So the answer is C. Explanation. The maximum resultant magnitude occurs when the vectors are aligned in the same direction, resulting 7 units, and then the minimum resultant magnitude occurs when the vectors are aligned in opposite directions, resulting 1 unit. And then our answer is definitely C. Number 14. If an object has kinetic energy, then it must also have. If an object has kinetic energy, definitely the object must also have or consists of momentum, nothing else. No explanation required to this. Impulse, momentum, acceleration, and then force. So the answer is momentum. Okay, look the explanation. Kinetic energy is related to an object's mass and then velocity. Momentum is also defined in terms of mass and velocity. And then therefore, if an object has kinetic energy, it must also have momentum. And then remind the formula. Kinetic energy is nothing, the product of half times m times the square of v. But this is equivalent with, okay, the square of the momentum over 2m. Look, therefore, kinetic energy and then momentum is correlated, but not the impulse is not right. The impulse could not be the answer. As you know, impulse is changing momentum. Okay? If the object, okay, takes its path with constant velocity, we never expect the change in momentum. Of course, there is momentum, but changing momentum will not be. And hence, the correct answer or the best answer is C. I mean B. Great. Number 15 says which one of the following property of vector is true? A. Vector addition is associative. Yes. B. The resultant of two perpendiculars may be zero. No. How it could be? This is completely wrong. Vector subtraction is commutative. No. Vector addition is commutative. A plus B. Vector A plus vector B is equal to vector B plus vector A. This is right. But in this case, C is completely wrong. D. The magnitude of the resultant of two vectors does not depend on the angle between them. No, it depends. It depends. And hence, our answer is, or our right answer is A. And else, we'll see short explanation. The order in which vectors are added, let it be vector A plus vector B plus vector C. Okay, vector A plus under bracket vector B plus vector C is equal to under bracket vector A plus vector B and then plus vector C is equal. Are added does not affect the resultant vector, and hence our answer is A. Number 16, it says which of the following is true about a particle in motion? Who will see the alternatives? The magnitude of the displacement and then the distance traveled are always equal. No. The magnitude of the displacement and then the distance traveled might not always equal. Might not. B. The displacement may be zero, while the distance traveled is different from zero. Of course, this might be. But to decide, we have to finish the alternatives. C. The average speed may be zero, while the average velocity is different from zero. No. The average speed should be different from 0, while the average velocity should be 0. So the answer is B. Now, look short explanation about the problem. It's possible for an object to move in closed loop, returning to its starting position, resulting in zero displacement, but an zero distance traveled, and hence average velocity becomes 0, and then the average speed different from 0, and hence the displacement may be 0, and then the distance traveled is different from 0. So the answer is B. Number 17 says the displacement time graph of a moving object is a straight line that makes an angle of 30 degrees with the time axis and then passes through the origin. Correct. Which of the following is true about the motion of the objects? Look, alternative says the speed of the object is constant. The speed of the object is constant. The speed of the object means the slope of the object in this case. Okay? Yes, the slope. Since the slope is constant, the speed of the object is constant. Definitely. Great. B, the slope of the line represents the acceleration of the object. No, it represents the speed or the velocity. It's not the acceleration. Okay? Great. The slope of the line represents the speed of the object. Yes. So the answer could be A and C. D says A and C. Therefore, short explanation about problem 17. Since velocity is the rate of change of displacement, constant velocity implies constant speed. And then our answer becomes D. Number 17. It deals about emission. Which one of the following is true about emissions? Okay. Machine cannot multiply both force and speed at the same time. Yes, this is completely right. B. No machine can create energy. Yes. Energy neither created nor destroyed, but energy transferred from one form to another form. And then machine cannot create energy. Yes. C. To do work, a machine must receive energy from some source, and then the maximum work it does cannot exceed the energy it receives, of course. D. None. Therefore, answer is D. Explanation about it. Machine cannot create energy. They can only transfer energy. Machine cannot multiply both force and the speed at the same time. And hence, the answer is D. Number 19 says, the following instrument is very important among the others to assess all the conditions of fetus within uterus. Look, my dears, you may ask something. If this is physics, you may say, yeah. Physics is all-rounder subject. Without physics, universe ends the world. Give the answer first, we have to see the alternatives one by one. Number 1 says stethoscope. Choice A says stethoscope. A stethoscope could not assess the condition of the fetus within the uterus, rather than it can assess the lung or the condition of the lung. B. Ultrasound. Yeah, ultrasound can assess the condition of the fetus within the uterus. The age of the fetus, the normal range of the amniotic fluid within the womb or uterus. It can assess. The position of the fetus can be assessed by the ultrasound. And then it's C. Magnetic resonance imaging now, and then X-ray. Okay, frequently exposed to the X-ray or magnetic resonance imaging has its own effects, and hence it's not advisable in house. This one as well, this one not advisable. Great, but our answer is ultrasound. Ultrasound imaging is an invasive technique used to visualize the fetus and then assess its development within the uterus. And then the answer is B. Number 20. Which one of the following statements that describe infrared wave? Look. Infrared therapy has been used for a sensing effect in wound treatment. Yes. Useful in short-range communication, of course. Either absorbed by the atmosphere or blocked by the obstacles. Yes. D only says. Yeah, the answer is D. Great. Look, short explanation about infrared. Infrared wave have various applications, include wound treatment, short-range communication, and then detecting hidden objects. Infrared wave very helpful even for the military purpose. Great. They are also absorbed by the atmosphere and then blocked by the obstacles. This is all about, my dears. Please don't forget to share my channel, like, and then put your own comment and then subscribe. Bye bye.